I really hate videos with clickbaity titles and then they turn out to be a complete waste of my time. Hopefully this will save you a few quid. Our windows on this house are 15 years old. They're the same age as the house, surprisingly. The windows themselves are actually really good condition. The glass is fine, the plastic's fine, the operation is perfect. The only issue I take, other than the leading, which is disgusting, is that the seals around the windows don't seal anymore, which is frustrating. But it's only on the moving sections. So today I'm going to hopefully show you how to save thousands of pounds by just changing your seals yourself, and then you won't have to change the UPVC. I did a little bit of Googling, and one of the first companies that came up on Google that sold UPVC replacement seals was Truly PVC. So I went on their website and they sell a pack which has a selection of seals, and you get about 6-inch lengths of seal, and it costs about £5. In the kit you also get this display card that shows you all the different profiles and numbers them for you, so you can order up the profile that suits what you have already. Once I was able to match up a profile to what we had, I then ordered a load of it. I ordered about 50 metres. Probably could have done with about twice that in reality, because I didn't realise there's actually 2 seals on each window, not one, but I'll show you that later. It came nicely coiled in the box, but I did have it out to have a look and put it in the box pretty badly. There wasn't a massive amount of information on the internet on how to do this, so I just winged it. You're going to need a flat-bladed screwdriver, Stanley knife, and some decent scissors. Just use the old kitchen devils for this job. If you want to like and subscribe to the video, that would be great. Also, there's a link in the description to Truly UPVC and the seals we used for this. So the seals in the window are original. We found that they'd just gone dry, and with that they'd lost all elasticity in them and they weren't springing back to the original shape. You can see here the comparison between the old seal, which is really slow to spring back, and the new seal, which springs right back. So the seals are pretty much continuous all the way around the window. They're just joined, butted together at the top. I think they've used something like super glue or something to stop the seals from moving. I haven't done that. I've just joined them at the corner by butting the 2 edges to the corner. Removing the old seal was no problem at all. I just pinched it with my fingers and pulled it out of the tracking. It came out no bother, didn't leave any of the old seal behind. So I worked my way around the window and removed the old seal. Where I got to the top where it was originally glued together, I just pulled that harder. Did leave a tiny bit behind, but I just cleared that out with a flat-bladed screwdriver. So the way the seals fit into the window frame, there's just a barb on the seal, and that's just all rubber, and it just fits into a channel, and that just pops in, and once it's in it holds itself in place. There's no glue required really, just for the ends, but I didn't bother. You could probably measure out how much seal you're going to need to the centimetre, but I didn't fancy my chances, so I left it on the reel and just pulled off as much as I thought I'd need to work my way around. Fitting the seal's really easy. You can do it one-handed. You literally just thumb the barb into the groove and it takes and holds itself in place. I was able to do this one-handed and work my way down to the corner. When I got to a corner, I marked it with my thumb and then removed the seal a bit, cut out a V in the profile, and then you could force it back into place. I'll show you a close-up of that in a second. So here you can see the V that I notched out of the profile. That should be enough to allow it to bend around the corner without kinking too much. So here's a little offcut of seal. Just going to show how we cut the V. I just used the scissors and cut into the round profile. Just notch your V out so you can allow it to fold on itself 90 degrees. It just prevents it bulging out and it makes it a lot easier to go in the corners. This just shows how easy the profile cuts with scissors. It's really simple, and this is just the profile that we had in our particular windows. So then it was just a case of working your way all the way around the window, finger the barb into the channel. When you get to a corner, pull back slightly and cut the V's out. Work your way all the way around the window till you get to the start point. Originally my window seals were joined in the centre at the top. I haven't bothered with that, I just started in a corner, so I only had to notch 3 V's out rather than 4. I haven't bothered gluing it in either. There doesn't seem to be any movement yet in the seal. This is how I finished mine off. Because I didn't start in the centre of a straight run, I started in a corner. I just ran the seal round until I got to the end and yeah, left it like this. It seems to be alright, works well. I pleased myself and I thought great, and then I realised that there's actually a second seal on the window. On the moving section of the window there's a seal as well, so that needs doing too. Doing the seals on the moving window wasn't too bad. The only difficulty was trying to get around the hinge mechanism, and did it obviously from the outside downstairs, but upstairs that's going to be challenging. We'll be able to do it from inside, but it's a bit more challenging. In all honesty, I could probably get away with just doing the fixed seals in the windows, not the seals on the moving sections of the windows. And I think the reason we've got to is because we have trickle vents. So the trickle vents vent into the section between the two seals and then down to allow it to run off the windowsill. So there we go, window seals changed, and no, you can't tell. Well, not visually, you can thermally, but yeah, so there you go. Hopefully that'll save you a few quid. Thanks for watching, I'll catch you on the next one.